This series of videos builds on the idea that visual stories, whether they're still images or videos, are the most effective way to engage people on social media. Images are much more likely to catch attention, be read, and be shared than posts that are purely text. Before I get into specific techniques for shooting pictures, I want to encourage you to think about two foundational concepts. I call these sitting with them and going into their story. The intention is to get you thinking creatively and strategically before and while you're taking your pictures or video. Sitting with them is about imagining where your audience will be consuming your content, most likely on a mobile device, perhaps in a public place with distractions. Imagine you're there with them on the bus, on a park bench, or in their home. How does the environment influence their experience? Are they in a private place? Do they have a lot of time or very little? Think about what makes their experience enjoyable and what could draw them to view and share your media. For instance, what need will you meet for them? Are they looking for entertainment, like movies or music videos? Is it knowledge, how to do something? Is it connection with others, finding friends who share interests? Go ahead, make an actual list on paper or on your computer, and always keep this list in mind. It comes out of your strategy. The second concept is the idea of going into their story. The idea is that this event, the person's life, or the place you want to share is really a small story in itself. Our goal is to help our audience feel a part of what's happening. You may not know it in advance, but you want to discover it. Most stories have a main character. Who might that be? Is it a person or a group? Maybe it's a local musician or cook or artist. What are they saying by their presence or activities? There might be interesting facts or skills that you want to highlight. You should also be looking for the emotions conveyed. Is it pride, courage, joy, or sorrow? And behind many activities, we can discern cultural values. These might be religious beliefs, or the values might tell ways the community thinks about itself in a unique way. Even if your story is more about a significant place, what ideas, emotions, and values might the location you're shooting tell you? Going into their story also means getting close. Tourists tend to stand back and just take pictures, but from a distance, we may miss important parts of the story. Storytellers get inside and seek out the true story. Look for the details inside the bigger event. Be sure you get close enough to see the expressions on their faces. A person's face is where we see inside, the deeper story, the emotions and the values. It's natural to have some initial shyness in unfamiliar settings. You might have a fear of causing offense or be a little timid. This may be the first time you've ever seen this, so go ahead, be a learner. Smiles, questions, and appreciation, even if expressed non-verbally, go a long way to open doors for you. The more you can identify with both your audience and the people you're with when you're taking the images, the more fun you'll probably have. And you'll feel like you're much more than just a picture taker or social media marketer. You want to be a lover of people and culture. Sitting with them and going into their story are keys to seeing this happen. So that's what I'm thinking about in terms of stories before I ever grab my camera. Next, we'll talk about getting great shots to tell those stories.